All right, we're back again with more Marine Corps equipment and belongings. So, Joe, what do we have here?
Okay, these are Marine Corps World War II map and dispatch cases. A lot of people simply call them map cases, but that's not true. It wasn't just for the officers to carry their maps in. They still had runners, and they would still run messages. And if we see it, this is pretty rare. This is one of the rare pieces of my collection. This was made at the manufacturing depot, and they didn't last long because they're kind of flimsy. You can see that alone by the shoulder straps. Yeah. You know, they weren't ready for battle. They didn't wear out. There are some photographs, early war training photographs, Australia, stuff like that. You can see the depot stamping it. Pretty good. DQP 1940-41. Okay. Okay. And it opened up like this. And this is where you put your maps. And here's the felt for it. And with two pouches in the front, a small one for your dispatch envelopes and a message book, another one for maps and pencils and pens, and this seared it tight. It wasn't a great design. Another one in the back, here's 3 pouches. No, I just opened it up. All right, so like I said, it's not just a map and map case, it's a map and dispatch case. Now in here, I got this from a friend of mine out in California. He got this map. It's really cool. It's actually a hand-drawn reconnaissance map of one of the small islands they raided. It's really cool.
Oh, wow. Where is this?
I forget which island group it's in, but he told me he was there. He went there. He's gone to the Pacific Islands a lot. So when he found this map, he knew what it was. He said they strafed it. The Navy strafed it a lot. There was a small Japanese garrison, which eventually fled. A reconnaissance Marine Corps unit went in, and that was pretty much it. It's a small island. I forget which island group, which archipelago it was in. But it was a hand-drawn map.
It's fantastic.
Isn't that fantastic? I know.
Yeah.
I don't even like unfolding it all that often. You know, I probably should put it under glass. Eventually, them seams are going to be a problem. Yeah. You know. Okay, and then, like I said, it was a map and dispatch case. So this is also very cool, an early war field message book, U.S. Marine Corps.
What is this?
This was, here, I'll show you. What's cool about this one is this one was used.
Oh, wow.
Training. It was not actual combat. When you read them all, you'll see. The man's name was in there as well. He was a Captain Drake, I believe was his name. I forget his first and middle initial. But, and he talks about moving his machine gun platoons. And it was all dated early June 42, 9 a.m. Isn't that cool? Yeah. From command post at something. Date, hour, number 1. Let's see, to all platoon leaders. I want reports. Again, but it's really cool. And there's several pages of it.
Fantastic.
From commanding officer M Company at command post. I don't know. Again, a lot of it's abbreviation as well. You know, they don't write whole things out. E.H. Drake. He was a captain. That I remember. One of the other pages that has it. Look, as soon as you are in position, I don't know, something mortar fire? Bring mortar fire on enemy squad. This is excellent, isn't it? But it's all training. I don't know how I know that. I forget how I know that. I think in one of the pages it says it. But this was not actual combat messages. It was a training message. Okay. Now this is June 3rd, 1942. This is training all before the first invasion of Guadalcanal,
Yeah.
which was August 7th. You know, this is an early message book with a lot of early training. There it is. E.H. Drake, Captain USMC.
If you want to read this, you can pause the video to read what Captain Drake has written down. Alright.
And I think that's it. Alright, so again, these are the early war ones. And he would basically rip out a page of his message, give it to his runner. Now, our first disclaimer, these are reproductions. I've yet been able to find real, message envelopes, but these are exact replicas of them. And he would rip out the page, put it in an envelope, address it, and his runners would run them from CP to CP, I guess, that's really cool. And again, this is the early war, depot-made map and dispatch case. Now, as all good Boy Scouts know, you cannot read a map without
a compass.
Very good, Chris. We see this one here was made by Boyt 42, by Boyt in 1942, USMC.
Okay.
Now, early manufactured Boyt pieces, the date is squared off within the name. Everything
Really?
else, the O and the Y, is the same size as the B and T, and the date will be below it.
Okay.
So this is an early manufactured piece.
Alright.
All right, and it's not rubberized. Most compass pouches later in the world were rubberized canvas. This is a real early one, and we see the compass is still in it. Who made this one? Let's see. Oh, U.S. Engineering Corps.
Okay. What's that in the back?
I'm not sure. I can't read. It looks like a serial number of some sort. Oh, there we go. See it?
Maybe our viewers can know what this means. Let me get a good view of this. Focus. There we go. Pause the video if you need to. Okay.
Let's see if we can open it up. There's a lock on it somewhere if I remember how to use it. I do not. It's been so long since I opened it. Oh, there we go. And the pin is gone. So this is no longer operational.
Okay.
And this is the more common map and dispatch case. Again, if this was Army, it's big US on the front, but it doesn't. It's Marine Corps contracted, big USMC. Here we see a bunch of US Marine Corps pencils.
Okay.
All right. And here's the more common message book. These you can find new old stock, pretty simple. These are not hard to find. It's the original one. This one was never used. You can even see it still has the
Oh.
help me out here.
Carbon?
Carbon paper, yes. But same basic design.
Okay.
Okay. And this was, unlike the other one, the insert to put the map in for the grid was separate. And this kept it clean. And then you put your map in there. You stick your map in there. And then you could draw on that without drawing on the actual map. And that's the grid overlay, they called it. And this is just a map I had found. It happens to be, it's a very large, more of a naval or Air Corps map. But it does show Cape Gloucester in New Britain, where the first Marines landed in 1943. Let's see. The Bismarck Archipelago. Army Air Forces chart. And here's New Britain, here's Cape Gloucester. The first Marines landed there in 1943. Very cool. And
New Britain Island, and this one's what? New Ireland Island?
well, this is Rabaul. That was a major Japanese base. And they did not want to attack it directly. So they landed on the far side. That was huge. But by cutting them off by landing here, they were able to cut, surround, and then allow a ball to, you know, die on the vine, so to speak. Without a direct assault, they knew the casualty would have been huge.
Yeah.
But the 1st Marine, a lot of photographs from there. 1st Marine Division landed at Cape Clouster in New Britain. Let's see, we got date on this map. March 43. That's pretty cool.
I definitely want to get a good shot of this.
I like how it says confidential at the top.
Yeah. New Ireland, Island. This is New Britain. Rabaul.
Right in these coves, this is where the major Japanese base was. That was the major seaports from those were the coves they used. That's why Rabaul was such a stronghold.
And this is New Guinea.
Oh yeah.
What's this island here? Small islands and archipelagos, yeah.
That we've never heard of, right?
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for World War II, we wouldn't have heard any of the other ones either.
Yeah, I know.
I believe the Paramarines did some small missions in the Admiralty Islands. I could be wrong. Los Negros, the Army, Marines did fight here. That, yeah, Los Negros, the Admiralty Islands, absolutely. I believe the 1st Cavalry Division, one of MacArthur's main units, fought at Los Negros.
What's this over here? Oh, that's a reef. All right. Okay. What's next in here?
And then we'll show. Basically, what's left is to show the contract stamp on the back. And I imagine, you see the shoulder pads got much better.
Yeah,
You
much
know,
more reinforced,
absolutely.
sturdy.
His initials are on it, so unfortunately it blocks the contract stamp, but it's Boyt 43.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Can you go back to the compass again? Just want
Yeah.
to see the face. Can you open it up? See the little details in this.
Unfortunately the pin's gone. Doesn't actually work anymore.
Nice. All right, and this is it. All right, everybody, let's take a look into another cool, interesting piece of history for the Marine Corps. So stay tuned.